안녕하세요, 여러분. Tony입니다. Hello, everyone. It's Tony. Now, if you couldn't see already, we are only a minute away from the release of Wonho's most recent music video being titled Ain't About You featuring Kiiara. Now, if you didn't know already, this is track number 5 of his most recent album being titled Love Synonym number 2. And the title track to that track number 1 actually, in fact, is titled Lose. And if you haven't checked that out or even checked out his previous comeback, which is actually, solo debut, which was Open Mind, you should really check it out. And you can find all my reactions to both of those in the description box below. Hopefully check out a video. But with that being said, it's gonna be awesome. I know it's gonna be awesome because I looked at the teaser, the imagery, the sexiness, the man with the muscles, the six packs are on fire, and Wonho really do know his audience, so we're definitely gonna get more shirtless stuff, and I'm excited for it. Honestly, apart from all of the sex appeal and everything, man really does know how to sing. He does know his kind of genre of music that he's falling into, and he falls into it very nicely. He has a very beautiful voice, a very soothing voice. So I'm really excited to see how this compares to Lose in particular, just because they're off the same album. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's get it. 4, 3, 2, 1, 가자. Ain't About You. Am I HD? Looks like the lower quality video for some. Ooh. So yeah, again, that's fun. So yeah, Wonho's actually been, he dyed his hair, I think, what is it, blonde for this? At first it looked a bit more orange, so interesting how it came out on this actually. Looks good in the all white. I like the overall beats, like boom, boom, boom. They're kind of similar to almost Open Mind in that sense, or even Lose, a bit kind of, R&B-ish. Does it sound cliche? Ooh! Did I just need some space, babe? Oh, it's an all English song. It's like you with me. Yo, his voice is beautiful in English too. Shit. Really? I'm the one that changed. Ooh. Oh, it's Kiiara, I believe. Okay, so first off, deep bassy tone. There's even bassier. Ooh, the high tones. Also, shoes on the bed, Wonho. Come on, man, you're at a hotel. My God. Oh no. Okay, but you look great. So he's also blending in with the thing. I forgive you. Okay. I'll forgive you if you keep up with the amazing work. That's Kiiara. Jeez, the biceps. I bet you it's him also. There's a second tone. There's a second voice that I think it is him. I like his music, haha. Oh, DJ Wonho? Hey, he's using both just like me. Hey, DJ Wonho knows where it's at with that phone. You stay up to 4 a.m. How you can't tell me where you've been. Go and get that shit out your head. I think it's just a different background tone. It might be even Kiiara to an extent. Oh, the dance thing. There's a female voice in the background. I like how it brings off that kind of sexy tone also. I see I got your eye. Ooh, Kiiara. Your pretty little lies. Wish I could stroke your big ego. She has a really nice voice. It's a really forever. Oh, I like that. I like how she's like or ever. It's kind of like a little bit kind of like Cali girl type of feel to it. It's very different. Honestly, I love the fact that we're getting an English song from Wonho here. And his English, it's my first time hearing his English. Very, very good. I'm very impressed by it. And having Kiiara off this, and somebody that I've never heard about, so an artist I've never heard from actually, but I think that she really builds off quite well. Sorry for hitting the mic again. Off of it. I think that in particular how she does it is very nice actually, how they kind of play off of one another. Very cool. I like that fact that for her she doesn't have as much of a bass. She has more of a little bit lighter feel to her instrumentality in the background, so that it just feels different, and that she is very different from Wonho. Wonho's being a bit more of the bassy, deeper kind of masculine tone. She brings into that more feminine tone. Okay, so now we have... Oh, Oh, she actually is. She's the background vocal that you're in Wonho, but this time she's more in the forward. So Wonho's in the background here. About you. This ain't about you. This ain't about you. Ooh. I've never heard this song, and this is my first time. Wonho with the thighs. This is a bop of a song. Woo. I like the electronic vibe of that. Like at first I thought this song would be very, very busy. It sounded like kind of like, you know, very occupied, very busy with all of the instrumentality, a lot of the electronics and everything, but it fits so well. It has a bit of a Western flair to it, but obviously it feels still at the same time kind of K-poppy to that extent. But again, this kind of falls under the realm of like something only Wonho would do, I find, because Wonho's music is like that kind of middle ground, that gray area between K-pop and Western pop. Very cool. Man's up a little party by himself with the lights in the car. Oh. Hate to tell you, but this ain't about you. This ain't about you. Hate to tell you, sorry. Hate to tell you, but it's like a love song almost. This ain't about you. Ooh, the beautiful vocal right there. This ain't about you. So one did the high note earlier. I think it might have been the nice kind of dude. Really nice. So which one's more favorite, Lose or Ain't About You? I like really both, but I'd love to know your opinion. I think maybe Ain't About You for me right now, even though Lose is an awesome song also. I'm not sure, I probably have to re-listen to Lose a bit. Let me know in the comments below. I love the harmonization. Is it all a dream? Oh, it must have been all of a dream. Oh, it's not a dream. Oh, she's still on call Ain't About You. It's like a breakup in like that sense. Ooh, Wonho serving looks. Kiiara, really nice voice too. I like how the this cake isn't all, it's like dark blue. It's not like say a black, so it doesn't mean that like kind of death, but at the same time there's flowers like showing off like a bit of a lighter note to it. I think there's definitely something to be looked into on this actual cake itself, just like the idea of it being a bit darker, so obviously being a bit sad, but at the same time still showing a bit of white, showing a bit of purity, showing a bit of flowers, a bit of brightness to it too. So it's kind of like the relationship, or kind of like what we're seeing in the music video. You know, they're saying it's ain't about you, but at the same time, you know, sad a bit. At the same time, there's still like hope almost. Wonho does it again. Does it again with another bop of a song, and I am all for it. This was actually really awesome. I haven't actually heard Ain't About You yet, as I mentioned, so only Lose is actually the song I've ever heard from the album, and it was awesome. Ain't About You was awesome. It's like a pleasant surprise that we got this music video, honestly. I wasn't expecting it. He kind of just dropped it out, the teaser, from out of nowhere. Nobody knew that this was coming, and really, really nice. A little kind of present. I understand that obviously they probably filmed this both in separate locations due to COVID, but like it actually works in a way with the actual idea of the music video. So I like how that kind of like, even though there's like that barrier, there's actually no barrier there. It's very cool, and I think that the smoothness of Wonho's English is really, really impressive, and his voice and his vocal tones amazing. Kiiara brought in something that I think is a bit more like feminine feel to it, even though Wonho is doing a higher tone. It just adds something different, and I really enjoyed that also. Very cool, and I'm looking forward to more Wonho. I'm looking forward more to the 8-pack man, the thunder thighs, as in like the strong thighs. Man really does be uploading a lot on his IG. So if you didn't know already what I'm talking about, go check out his IG. My friends do be mentioning a lot about that, but rightfully so. Man works out hard for what he gets, and he did a great job here. Just like with all of his other songs. So with that being said, guys, hopefully you did enjoy this video. Let me know which song you actually preferred. Is it Lose? Is it Ain't About You? Or is there something else on the album that I maybe missed that maybe I should be checking into as well? But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. As I mentioned, you can find all my other Wonho reactions down in the description box below. Hopefully check out a video. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Kamsahamnida. And as always, if you have any comments, questions, or something you want to talk, feel free to leave in the comment section below, and I'll get to it as soon as possible. With that being said, guys, been Tony, and you can say goodbye, and I'll see you in the next video. Annyeong.